some member of your team there. And they were completely top notch and one of the best I've ever worked with.
It was incredibly impressive. We had over 13 unique interviews, countless more coming that we've started to decline at this point, right? And every bit of it was completely taken off my plate.
I would say it was great. There's a lot of things I learned that I didn't know before starting, right? So like the resume thing with the metrics, using different keywords of what recruiters look at.
10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, honestly. I could not recommend it more. The way your team streamlined the entire process with having the job and interview tracker.
The team maintained good communication all the way through, which you don't always get, so that was amazing. And it gave me a sense of confidence with all the updates that the team gave me throughout the engagement.
It was honestly like magical. As soon as I finished the course, maybe like my rate of at least hitting the interviews went up by maybe 3 to 4 times.
But it felt really good once we figured out what that sweet spot was for me and started seeing that traction, both like interviews and then ultimately offers.
The coach was very helpful. I think that was in terms of my preparation, that's the area I had to put in the most amount of work.
I haven't seen anything that guarantees this much of a result and then actually follows through with it. So I think you guys are the best in the game for it.
The communication and setting up, it was very friendly. It was very supportive. And then also extremely informative to build up my confidence to be able to go to those next steps, to be able to have conversations, to feel like I was prepared for interviews.
You guys doing all those, having one-to-one coaching with the soft skill, with the hard skill, with people personality, what to look for in the interview.
The coaching sessions was definitely helpful because we dug deeper into looking at my history and how to articulate the things to actually stand out. And I must say the mock interview we did was really fantastic.
Now I'm getting closer to my career goals. And the program itself was obviously super good. And it saved me a ton of time.
I think results speak for itself. I got like 36 unique company interviews through your team. I passed through, like second and third rounds for a lot of them. I got a lot of like presentation help and advice.
It was everything I needed, right? It was a positive increase across the board. It provided what folks at my level typically like, which is a combination of equity, bonus that's very competitive, as well as a healthy salary.
Everything worked out at the end for me. I pivoted away from remote to hybrid. I got a better salary. I get to actually work in the city where I lived my entire life.
So the base is 120. She's going to get back to me and see if there's any wiggle room. So we'll see, but 120 is still great. OTE, it's a 50-50 split. So 240 OTE, probably more. We'll see.
I secured 2 offers from PayPal and Google as a senior account manager, and each had about a $30,000 to $40,000 a year salary bump from what I had before. So that made me feel really good. That was exactly what I was looking for.
And yeah, it's a remote job. They're based out in the US. So yeah, it's a lot of good things, full benefits and everything. So yeah, I'm super, super, super happy with it.
So I feel really proud of that and just the trajectory that I'm now on. It feels great to sort of be back on this path.
Yeah, so the offer I took was about $20K over my previous role.
And the team helping me, I ended up getting about 20 interviews and I had to choose between 2 offers, which was great. I ended up going with 50% higher compensation.
My wife and I were talking, it's a whole new world, and it really is, because going from that big of a jump, it's just a completely different way of living. So something we're going to actually get used to.
Because this is a senior role I'm getting, and it has, more things that I look for in the job. It is more than I can ask for.
I mean, if this job had offered me less, I still would have been happy with it. But the fact that it was this high was amazing. I mean, it's going to be so, life-changing to be able to really kickstart my savings and everything in the next steps of my life.
In the end, the way I got about it, about 16 interviews and then 2 job offers. I chose the customer success at Yelp because they were a pretty big company?
I got 2 offers. I think I was in the final round for 3 or 4 other companies as offers were coming in. So if I had waited, I'm sure there would have been more. So that was fun.